Good morning, everyone. Billyjack here on location, coming to you this morning from lovely central Honolulu, Hawaii, the mud-flooded capital of the world. The past several months, I've been doing a little research on historic weather patterns and chimneys and air conditioning systems out here. You'll see quite a few of the old historic homes have chimneys on them in Waikiki. Right now, you wouldn't use a chimney other than for cooking. That's what I originally thought they were possibly there for. But now I don't believe that to be the case. I was doing some research on the year without a summer. That's 1816, Mount Tambora, Indonesia went off. Now, I've heard some rumors about this thing that the sun turned blue for a couple years. Well, we all know the sun didn't change colors, but quite possibly enough volcanic smoke went up into the atmosphere that it did filter the sunlight to make it appear blue. I believe that the weather temperature may have dropped as much as 20 degrees, maybe more. And it became very cold worldwide, even here in Honolulu. And then that's when they started putting the chimneys on these houses. If you could get a real construction date, which you'll never get out of these people, as I understand it, 1911 through 1920 appears on most of everything because that's when they started collecting taxes on the properties. And then that's when they started collecting taxes, when they put the construction date, because they didn't know. But this building doesn't have one chimney on it. It's very unusual. I don't suppose it was a residence. But I believe it got much colder here for a period of maybe 10, 15 years. And then the smoke cleared in the atmosphere and the temperatures came back to normal. But during this time, I believe Hawaiians faced incredible hardships. I believe all sorts of unusual stuff was going on. This is where I saw at the Royal Mausoleum, there's unusual, John Young, I researched him, and there's some very unusual language that's used in his description. He was a very upstanding man. He was a leader in the community. He was a man's man. This guy, it said, it referred to that age as an age of degeneracy. That's a very unusual word to be using there. The first thing that came to my mind was Mel Gibson in the cult classic, The Road Warrior. Other than fighting, then they're not fighting over gasoline, they're fighting over water out here. Billyjack over and out.